Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making the Thai green papaya salad, or Som Tam. Now this is my first attempt ever at making any sort of Thai food, so let's see how it goes. Now the biggest problem with making this here in England is most of the ingredients you can't buy here. So you have to go to an Asian or specialist Thai supermarket to get them. But I'll run through them now for you. Most important of all is green papaya, which is a regular papaya but it's not ripe. And you need 3 cups of that. Now what is a cup? Well, I'm using this cup, which seems to balance the ingredients nicely. 3 cups of that. You also need tamarind juice. Now it's the juice of the tamarind fruit. It's really sour. You can actually use it to make a drink by putting water and sugar in it. And you need 2 tablespoons of that. Palm sugar, which is sugar from the palm tree sap. It's a little bit like molasses actually. Quite nice actually. You need 2 tablespoons of that. Fish sauce. A very common ingredient. You can get that in Sainsbury's sell it, or from the Asian supermarket. 2 tablespoons of that. Lime juice, 2 tablespoons of that. Garlic. I'm putting 1 clove or 1 big clove of garlic in, but you can adjust the taste. Cherry tomatoes. I'm using 8 tomatoes. Green beans. You need about half a cup of green beans, so I don't know, sort of a handful really. Chillies, again you can use whichever chillies you want. I've seen recipes that say bird's eye, which are really hot. I'm using these ones. Now I did eat one just a minute ago to see how hot it is, and well, it's really hot for me. These are called small red chillies in Thai, but adjust the taste. And you also need roasted peanuts. Now you can buy them ready roasted or buy them raw and just roast them in the oven 15 minutes. I think they taste better this way, but it's obviously easier if you want to buy them ready roasted. But you want them without the skins and not salted, just the plain roasted peanuts. Now the first thing we need to do is to peel and shred the green papaya. So you just go ahead and peel that in the regular fashion. Okay, now that's peeled, we need to shred it. Now I've seen some people use a cheese grater to shred it, or the other way is the traditional Thai way, to just whack it with a knife and then peel it off. Okay, so there is my shredded papaya. I have to say that the cheese grater was far easier than trying to chop it with a knife. I know you can actually buy special papaya shredders, but for me the grater seems to have done the perfect job. Right, just preparing my other ingredients here now. In terms of chilies, I really don't know how many to use, so it's entirely up to you. I'm using 2 of these because I know how hot they are because I've eaten one, so I think that'll do me. And well, 2 smallish cloves of garlic. And then cherry tomatoes, you want to just chop those in half. And the green beans, you just want to cut all the tips off. And then just cut them into 2 centimeter, 1 inch or 1 inch size pieces. Yes, I know an inch is 2.5 centimeters. Okay, and we're ready to go. Now traditionally, this dish is made using a Thai pestle mortar called a krok. But I haven't got one, so I'm using one of these and a blender and whatever else I can find. So first thing you want to do is crush the garlic up, add the chillies and crush them up into the garlic. Next you want to add 2 tablespoons of palm sugar. And crush all that in. And that's what you end up with. Next, tamarind juice. Fish sauce. Lime juice. Now at this stage my bowl is too small, so I'm going to transfer it to this thing. Now if you were making this in a proper pestle mortar, you could just crush the peanuts straight in, but I'm just going to grind them. Papaya in. Tomatoes in. And green beans. And just mix the thing up. Now I've seen some recipes that don't say to put shrimp in, but about 2 tablespoons. Okay, now that's all mixed up, it's time to serve. And this is the finished dish. Now, since this is my first attempt making this, there's 2 things I would change for next time. I would put 4 chilies rather than 2 because I think the peanuts kind of cancel out the spiciness a little bit, and I wouldn't grind up the peanuts so much, so they're a little bit more chunky. But other than that, that's it. It's quite nice, and now I'm going to go and eat it. Bye!